Oh, my mic is working now. Okay. Hey chat. For some reason, my mic was not detecting for a second, but I think we fixed it. Let me just adjust something on my other side here. We're gonna be playing more Not For Broadcast today because, man, things have gone really intense and I've been really wanting to see where it's heading. I will say I'm a bit low energy today, so it might be a shorter stream today. I guess we will see. But yeah. Okay, I think I'm ready to start, like, playing, so let me just switch over here. Oh, it already is all set up. Okay. I forgot I had it like automatically set up. So
Good evening. I'm Megan.
Bit busy today. Oh, thank you for the follow, Rider Highs. I hope I said that right. But good luck with the stream. Thank you so much for tuning in, even if you can't stay for very long. Thank you. Alright, let's get into it. You did? Let's go! Oh man, this game. The last time I stopped it because it was a lot to take in. There was a lot going on. Your voice is super nice, by the way. Thank you. That is the work of being on testosterone for 2 years. Almost. Thank you. Yeah, August 23rd is gonna be my 2 years on testosterone, which is pretty cool. Oh. Who's talking to me?
Come in, Alex.
Hello? Oh.
This is Alan James.
Yo, Alan James. Ugh, I wish. Hey, you may get there eventually. I know a lot of people are recently, that I'm friends with, are recently starting HRT, so I'm very happy for them.
Please help get our message out. We're on the verge, Alex.
Ooh.
You've always been fair and balanced in your approach to us. With your help, we can tip the balance.
Do I help Alan James? I think I kind of want to help him.
Tape at the second break. That's when we think it will have the most impact.
Okay.
It's all right.
No one's gonna like me for this, but that's okay. Wait, how do I have to like hold it? Oh, there we go. Putting that in. Joy of privilege. I'm curious about what that's about. I'm curious about that. Right after Alan James's thing. Yeah, the last time we played this, I think there is nukes that were struck down a whole bunch of like foreign cities, and one of them was where our daughter was. Oh, whoops.
My name is Megan Wolf. Our top stories tonight. Future legend. It's been 40 days since Disrupt conducted multiple attacks across the territories. During the coordinated action, subsequently dubbed the Night of Fire.
So they're gonna control.
Busy at the agricultural centers, while a series of covert attacks were carried out, freeing political.
Well, I want to give Jeremy a good look because he was going through it.
Nothing has been heard from the missing journalist since the violent Disrupt attack on his convoy 6 weeks ago. Donaldson was on his way back to Betterment.
Did they kill him?
All of us here at Channel 1 hope that wherever he is now.
Oh my god, he's fucking dead. They killed him, didn't they? No. That's messed up.
Advance confirmed that the program is now in full operation, providing free food for every citizen of the new future.
Of course, they're controlling the options I get here, so I can't say anything negative about the government.
Jack tracked Pants, spokesman for the menu centres, said today that while they can guarantee the contents of every box is nutritious, the actual quality of the meals you cook depends on whether you have a touch of Chef Jordan Rankley or the culinary skills of a professional footballer. If I were a rich man, problems in territories 11, 17 and 22 today as striking bosses attempted to undermine their new economies. With seemingly no awareness of irony, the former CEOs and MDs have come together to form the Wealth Creators Union, with demands including a return
I don't know what the two images are for here, because like
private jets and mandatory groveling zones.
I'm gonna switch
In
it.
an annoying show of petulance, the former elites drove their luxury vehicles at
Oh,
10
you know
miles
what?
per hour up and down the motorways of their respective territories. The coordinated protest of elites inconvenienced several 100,000 of their employees.
Okay, I think I kind of am happy with selecting that one actually.
Spokesman Alan James today set
Alan
out Trump's
James.
vision for what he calls a return to free society. However, the problematic provocateur avoided answering any questions on the movement's increasingly sinister.
I want to help Alan James, but I don't know what these are
This
gonna
image
say
captured on a
here.
long lens by journalists working at the Daily Scandal shows a clandestine meeting between former Prime Minister Jacob Hamilton Mann and Ivan Brodovich, formerly of Urkistan, thought killed on Liberation Night. Is this part of Disrupt's secretive leadership? Mr. James refused to comment. Three of our favourite stories come to an end this evening. First, water conundrum. When rains flooded the former Moobs shaft, now
These are the same images.
thought the deaths of hundreds of visitors would have
I don't have a
finally
choice here. It's the same thing.
But Sophia Remington remained
Fascinating.
as has been typical of her time at the top. Rebranding as Sophia's Moist Splash Palace, the world's
That-
richest water park.
That's a name. That's definitely a name.
Popular family fun day. Shares in Remington's Fist have soared.
Did I not put it in?
And prosperous end to this story.
Oh, I thought I put it in. I guess not.
CEO and her unpredictable moves. The whole nine Flards. The academic world rejoiced today.
These-
as the
I can, the
respected
same- these are the
doctors
same
and
image.
Ingrid Sforsborg
Did Advance not like
to dry land.
the images I was given?
By the Coast Guard
So they just made them the same thing?
homemade vehicle they've dubbed the Flardmobile. They said, without the unwavering support of the public, we would have never made it out alive. Not to
Wow.
mention the quick thinking to send us those Flards. They really can do anything. If that's the case, why is my B-Day so enthusiastic? Hit the woodwork. Disgraced former sportsman
The-
Johnny Hamsleeves isn't half
They're just
the
the same
man he
image.
used to be.
Okay.
Quite literally. After selling a
I don't have an
kidney a year
option.
ago to pay for his substance
It is
abuse,
May.
says he's finally found the answer.
Menu
Nick
center.
Hampton with Grip magazine,
Approved
Johnny
book
admits
club.
that
This
all
changes
the
every time. I
drugs
haven't
and
paid enough
habits
attention to this.
His homemade prosthetics have made taking
Yo.
drugs a bit tricky. All that, plus we'll be taking a trip to Dangley Parks for the notice board, as well as getting a sneak peek at the hottest ticket in town. That's all coming up on tonight's
National Nightly News. Oh, we're getting interference already. Okay. I think I've gotten better with dealing with interference, so I think we're okay now. I'm going up now. Oh, we got a little in the red, but I don't think it harmed too much stuff. I can't see where it is. Oh, okay.
But first, 500 days after the loss of a fine leader and a great man, the start of tonight's programme is dedicated to remembering and celebrating the life of Peter Clement. Patrick Bannon is live from
I don't know who
Parliament
that
Park,
is.
where Julia Salisbury will be breaking ground on what will soon be a memorial garden in
Oh wait, did the other guy die?
Listening to that old bitch lying through her teeth about missing that poor bastard.
Patrick,
I don't know what I'm going to do.
we're live.
Wait,
Because I'm not being funny. Things were better with Peter, weren't they?
Patrick?
They were, and I don't mind saying it. They were, because he held her back. But now there's
okay.
Hello, Patrick, we're
Of
live.
course, can't say that
So
to
the
her.
guy died, I
With
think.
public ownership. Now with public ownership, you can't say anything these days.
There.
She's lost it, mate. She's completely off the rocker. I heard from an aide that... Hello, Megan. You join me here live from the what? Hello, Megan. You join me here live from the what? Oh.
This guy's a little screwed.
Live. to that groundbreaking ceremony just as soon as we can get Patrick back.
Oh no, he's gonna die.
The Royal Gardens are going to be gorgeous. I've had
Oh
a sneak peek
no.
at the designs, and Alana Marsh has done a fabulous job. Oh, okay, all right. It seems like we have got the signal back. We can now go live to Patrick Bannon in.
Thank you, Megan. Thank you. I'm Megan. Patrick Bannon.
Who is that?
And we are indeed live. Here. Apologies for the technical difficulties there, but any moment now, Julia Salisbury will step out on stage behind me.
Alex, Bozeman here. The boys in editing just informed me that the eulogy footage isn't fully cut together yet. You're going to have to do it on the fly.
Okay.
Make sure you make it look good.
Slowly gathering
Okay.
since this afternoon.
This is Alan. We can undermine them here and help us win hearts and minds.
Ooh.
Making look bad, Alex. Really bad.
Okay.
And it seems like the ceremony is getting underway. Here is Prime Minister Julia Salisbury.
I'm following Alan James, so
Good evening, fellow teammates and friends. 500 days ago, all of our lives.
wait, I was just making them look bad. Retry. Okay, I thought I was just gonna make. I was just gonna make her look really bad by censoring everything she says, but I guess it didn't want me to do that. Okay. Oh, it starts me all the way back here. That's so upsetting.
To do things that will directly help with this mass protest.
I'm not able to do it unless I turn the power on. Okay.
And I'll also be hacking you when I can.
You're hacking. Okay.
Get our message out.
Yep.
We're on the verge, Alex. You've always been fair and balanced in your
Joy
approach
of
to us.
privilege.
With your help, we can tip
We have to do this whole thing again. Whoops, my bad.
If you play our tape at the second break, that's when we think it will have the most impact. It's on your right.
Episode of Just the Job, followed at 10 p.m.
Alright.
to see the very last
Just the job, just the job, just the job.
How should I know?
Well, you haven't heard from him.
He's a wanted criminal, Colin.
So's my nan, but she never misses her birthday.
Colin is in the game.
Yeah. Armed robbery, resisting arrest, double homicide on the same bloke. She's right, laugh.
I hope he's all right, though.
No, he's got this far, and your brother was fine. Going in 10 seconds, everybody.
Your brother was fine.
Annoying, probably.
So Megan's brother's okay? That's good to know.
5, 4, 3.
Advanced daily briefing.
Good evening. This is the National Nightly News broadcasting across the territories. My name is Megan Wolf. Our top stories tonight. Future legend. It's been 40 days since Disrupt conducted multiple attacks across the territories. During the coordinated
Okay,
action,
I'm gonna do the same ones I did
subsequent nights
before.
of fire, emergency services were kept busy at the
So Jeremy might be dead. I think they killed him.
were carried out freeing political prisoners, including former newsman Jeremy Donaldson.
I miss him, man.
Nothing has been heard from the missing journalist since the violent Disrupt attack on his convoy 6 weeks ago. Donaldson was on his way back to Betterment after his notorious court appearance. All of us here at Channel 1 hope that wherever he is now, he's safe. Food glories food. With the last of the menu centres opening in territories 5, 8 and 14 today, Advance confirmed that the programme is now in full operation, providing free food for every citizen of the new future.
I wanna see what the other one is, actually.
During the 20-week war has blossomed into a social contract that is the envy of the unawakened world. Promising a healthy, nutritious diet designed to
Oh no, I don't want to
keep
support
citizens in
Advance. Shit.
the menu centres used locally sourced produce for that farm-to-plate experience without the need for spreading manure in your tighty whities. If I were a rich man, problems in territories 11, 17 and 22 today as striking bosses attempted to undermine their new economies. With seemingly no awareness
We'll do the
of
same one
irony, the
as
former
before.
CEOs and MDs have come together to form the Wealth Creators Union.
So I will remember this time to not just censor everything as soon as she gets on.
In an annoying show of petulance, the former elites drove their luxury vehicles at 10 miles per hour up and down the motorways of their respective territories. The coordinated protest of elites inconvenienced several 100,000 of their employees. Any dream will do. Oddball Disrupt spokesman Alan James today set out Disrupt's vision for what he calls a return to free society. However, the problematic provocateur avoided answering any questions on the movement's increasing.
I wonder what this image is for.
This image, captured on a long lens by journalists working at the Daily Scandal, shows a clandestine meeting between former Prime Minister Jacob Hamilton Mann and Ivan Vodovich, formerly of Urkistan, thought killed on Liberation Night. Is this part of Disrupt's secretive leadership? Mr. James refused to comment. 3 of our favourite stories come to an end this evening. First, water conundrum. When rains flooded the former Moobs shaft,
Oh yeah, now everything's the same.
many thought the deaths of visitors would have finally brought an end to the Curse project. But Sophia Remington remained undaunted, as has been typical of her time at the top. Rebranding as Sophia's Moist Splash Palace.
Again, why name it that? What is the name?
Popular family fun day. Shares in Remington's Fist have soared, bringing a happy and prosperous end to this story for the daring CEO and her unpredictable moves. The whole 9 Flards. The academic world rejoiced today as the respected doctors David Wong and Ingrid Svorsborgen-Horgensvoord made it safely to dry land.
I'm gonna eat my Nutella sandwich while this goes on.
They've dubbed the Flardmobile. They said, without the unwavering support of the public, we would have never made it out alive. Not to mention the quick thinking to send us those Flards. They really can do anything. If that's the case, why is my B-Day so enthusiastic? Hit the woodwork. Disgraced former sportsman Johnny Hamsleeves isn't half the man he used to be. Quite literally. After selling a kidney a year ago to pay for
Oh, I didn't even realize he sold a kidney.
He's finally found the answer. In a candid interview with Grip magazine, Johnny admits that although he finally has enough cash to support his habit, his homemade prosthetics have made taking the drugs a bit tricky. All that, plus we'll be taking a trip to Dangley Parks for the notice board, as well as getting a sneak peek at the hottest ticket in town. That's all coming up on tonight's National Nightly News.
Whoops. We didn't lose viewers for that, so we're all good.
But first, 500 days after the loss
Oops.
of a fine leader and a great man, the start of tonight's programme is dedicated to remembering and celebrating the life of Peter Clement.
Alright.
Patrick Bannon is live from Parliament Park, where Julia
So
Salisbury
Patrick is gonna fucking die because he just started saying shit and I did not censor it.
Patrick.
Listening to that old bitch lying through her teeth about missing that poor bastard.
Patrick,
I don't know what I'm going to do.
we're live.
Because I'm not being funny. Things were better with Peter, weren't they?
Patrick.
I'm not censoring it though.
Because he held her back. But now there's no stopping her.
Hello, Patrick, we're
Of
live.
course, can't say that, can I, Francis? No, not with public ownership. No, with public ownership, you can't say anything these days. She's lost it, mate. She's completely off the rocker. I heard from an aide that... Hello, Megan, you join me here live from the what? Megan, you join me here live from the what?
Seems like we've lost some signal there for a moment. Well, we will be going live to the groundbreaking ceremony just as soon as we can get Patrick back. Meanwhile, let me just say, I think the Memorial Gardens are going to be gorgeous. I've had a sneak peek at the designs and Alana Marsh has done a fabulous job. Oh, okay, all right,
Oh.
seems like we have got the signal back. We can now go live to Patrick Bannon in Parliament Park. Patrick.
Thank you, Megan. I'm Patrick Bannon, and we are indeed live.
Megan looks so confused up there.
Apologies for the technical difficulties there, but any moment now, Julia Salisbury will...
I can't tell if this is a random person they just pulled in or if that is like someone that was doing the camera behind the scenes. But either is pretty funny.
This is Alan. You can undermine them here and help us win hearts and minds.
Yeah, don't worry, Alan. I'm with you, man.
Really bad.
And it seems like the ceremony is getting underway. Here is Prime Minister Julia Salisbury, the picture of elegance, to begin her address.
How do I make her look bad, though?
Good evening, fellow teammates and friends. 500 days ago, all of our lives changed irrevocably. Still reeling from the triumphs and tribulations of Liberation Night, another great loss befell the people of these newly united territories. The loss of a leader, a statesman, a dear friend, and a hero. Peter Gordon Clement.
Peter's death at the age of just 62.
She killed him. She totally killed him.
The 24th of December, just 6 weeks after Liberation Night.
Born to a working-class family on a housing estate in Rotherham, Peter first trained as a carpenter before getting his start on television. First moving and building scenery, and then developing into the personality that we all knew and loved so much.
Oh my god, the flipping off.
First hit our screens over 25 years ago, running for 11 series, winning multiple awards, and charming audiences up and down the country.
Peter taught us, all of us, not to be content with the way things are, not to accept inequities, no matter how small. But he also taught what it took to fight them.
This is crazy.
Courage, integrity, empathy, and hard, bloody graft.
Across a career spanning 3 decades, Peter Clement was known for shows including Wake Up, It's Saturday, and much later, late night chat show Peter.
Oh my gosh, he's just...
millions of viewers.
Why did this guy become president? He's just awful.
Trust me, he once told me he had more regrets than he'd had stolen dinners. He always did have a knack for a turn of phrase. It speaks to the strength of his character.
I'm trying to find ones that are like worse.
His mistakes alongside his achievements, his faults as well as his talents. Peter had the heart to give it all he had for the people of these united territories.
Famous for his potty
Why is he so mean? And like, he's such an asshole.
Over 1.5 million swear words during his career, though some sources put
That's a lot of swear words.
in excess of 2 million F-bombs alone.
Gripped by illness as he was in the weeks and months leading up to Liberation Night, he wasn't the man we
Dude
loved.
just fucking punched that guy.
But
What the
his
hell?
eyes still twinkled with
Oh
that
my
familiar joy
god.
for life, that spark of wit and wisdom of a life lived for others.
Prime Minister Clement, of course, died from apparent liver failure after suffering from the long-term effects of alcohol abuse.
Oh my god.
I first met Peter nearly 20 years ago.
He's gonna punch the camera again?
Not unlike this one, actually. Only I'd spilt coffee all down myself, and I was young, nervous, desperate to be liked, and from behind me I heard, "Christ, Pet, you've either pissed your pants or sprung a leak, but either way you've got a problem." Before I could even say a word, stripped off his dry trousers and insisted I took them. That was the sort of man that Peter Clement was.
Oh.
Kind, passionate, sensitive,
I don't know.
a brilliant thinker, a natural leader.
He's... I'm trying to find what... Okay. He looks like an asshole here. Okay. She definitely killed him. Can you talk about that? Like, she totally killed him.
Our so beautiful and new, this shining beacon of
Thank you, Alex. There'll be another opportunity to steer public perception soon.
This man's not gonna be very happy with me, but I don't give a fuck.
his accomplishments, the future he forged,
My bad.
the boundaries he pushed. To me,
She totally killed him.
he'll always be the man in his pants cheering on a stranger at the back of the conference. It is my great honour to give to you the Peter Clement Memorial Garden. Should we see if we can get a countdown going? Everyone with me? 10, 9, 8.
7. Oh.
Now, Alex, control the message.
Mom, we have to get into safety. Come with us.
I'm not leaving, I can't. You two, come with me.
Oh my god.
Help us here.
Oh my god.
Well, stop resisting then. Stop resisting and we'll let you up.
Not resisting! Ah!
What are you doing?
Not resisting! You saw! Not resisting!
Jeez.
National Night News, we have the right to be here. I said turn the fucking camera off.
Oops.
Look at me. I can't hear you. I can't hear anything.
Yes. Medics are coming.
Oh my god.
No, I can't hear you. I'm from the National Nightly News.
Well, then you can consider this payback. Salisbury's still here.
Jesus Christ. What the fuck? Alan, this is a little too far, man.
You were guilty of the murder of more than 10 million people.
That is true.
Justice demands a response.
Haven't you done enough?
Oh, wrong person.
Freedom looks like it.
This is... Jesus.
I said, lower your weapons now. Send to growth authorization.
Get out now. What are you doing? Come on.
Jesus Christ.
I said, please turn that off. Please turn that off.
Jeez, dude. What? Why are you... What? What? Oh. Whoops.
But at the National Nightly News, we believe in bringing you the
Jeez,
raw,
man.
unedited truth as it happens. And we make no apology for that. We'll update you on the latest from this Disrupt attack later in the programme, but when we come back, it's time for happier pursuits, and you know what that means by now. Don't go away. We'll be back after this. We'll be back.
Jeez.
That didn't go so well, Alex.
For the crew, okay?
But we can turn it around in the next segment.
It wasn't that bad.
This is becoming a weekly event.
No, it's different tonight. This is the big one.
Great. So there's a revolution happening outside, and we're off to Dangy's fucking park.
That's journalism, apparently. Can we get set for the next sequence?
It's like... She is responsible for the 10 million people, like over 10 million people that died because she nuked like 4 different towns, like, and killed so many innocent people. I tried my best, man.
Alex, during this next section, a cameraman working in the newsroom who's one of us is going to get a coded location out. We don't know yet which camera he's on. But if we find out, I'll let you know.
Wait, this is kind of cool.
Out for the fist and try and keep it on the air for at least 5 seconds.
Okay.
Our operatives will do the rest.
Yes, sir. I don't think an explosion was the way to go, but...
Craig?
No. What? No.
10 seconds, everybody. Sorry, Craig. It's a no.
What's a no?
We are going in 5, 4, 3.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News with me, Megan Wolf. Very shortly, we'll be heading on over to the final episode of what has quickly become a hugely successful feature, the Notice Board. But before we do, let's chat with Philippa Radin. Tell me, why do you think the public love the Notice Board so much?
It's real. There, I said it. It connects with people. You know, people look at us and they say, those are real people struggling with real problems.
That's a really interesting point.
Yeah, I mean, I was saying to my PA secretary as I got out the limo, I was saying, it's good for people to see normal, authentic people like them on TV.
People like you.
Yeah, precisely. Unfortunately, then I was interrupted by some dreadful wretch who wanted an autograph, but speaking from security soon put him back in line.
Megan's so done with this already.
I think it's really good that our screens are filled with such relatable stories. So, the Notice Board is coming to an end after a sensational time at the top. What do you think has made this show so successful?
Oh, it's a combination of so many things. My hard work, my talent.
Wow.
Wow, you really have a lot to thank you for.
Hey. You're welcome.
We just heard our man's on camera 4.
I have
Man's
a real
on...
sense of responsibility now.
Where?
Something
Shut the fuck up,
precious,
dude.
and
I don't know
should
where...
use that platform for good. Yeah.
Is that the location?
Really important that we should use this platform to
Is that it?
do good in the world. Really. That's exactly it.
Is that it?
So I've decided to help as many underprivileged.
Okay, that was the location.
Next, you'll need to give them the go.
Is that better access
Need to give what the go?
You know, reducing child poverty. No, by adopting as many as I can get my hands on. Oh, okay. How many children have you?
This is like an ARG, but like live TV. That's kind of sick.
And I stopped counting in the late 30s. Goodness, that is a lot of children. Yeah, once we finish putting them into the guest room, I'll have to put a futon in the laundry cupboard. Oh, you really are some sort of hero. Hey, I live a privileged life. What can I say? I mean, any child I can take on is a child rescued from suffering. Poor children. Were their lives really that bad?
I don't know what's there.
Northerns, I presume so. Okay. Yeah, it's shocking to think actually that only 1 in 10,000 children have a celebrity parent.
Oh my god.
I'd never thought of it that way before.
I've never thought about it that way either.
Those numbers. What do you think it is about your life that's so desirable then? Well, it's mainly shame and panic interspersed with expensive bottled water.
I'm gonna wait for Alan James to say something to me again, because I think I'm just waiting for something from him.
And get ready. That was Philippa Radin sharing some thoughts about her lifestyle. I think it's really important to stay grounded and keep everything in perspective. Clearly, not everyone else agrees, but that's enough for me. Let's go now over to Dangly Parts for the final ever episode of the Notice Board.
Yeah. This is gonna get cut short again, isn't it?
What a day! First the tea morning, and now to post this notice. I don't know how I managed to cope with it all. Oh wait, perhaps I do.
Wow, that's so funny.
Oh! By St. Barnabas, what on earth is all this?
Freeze, dirtbag!
Oh,
Whoops, I missed it.
Laura, it's you. I thought for a moment you were a knife-wielding mugger or stabber.
No, I'm afraid not. It's just me, a community cohesion officer, responsible for keeping crime at record lows.
No.
Of course. Keep forgetting that thanks to you and your colleagues, violence on our streets is a thing of the past.
What's all this, Vicar?
I know! It's a disgrace. Somebody...
It's time for the go code. Give us 3 boos in a row, Alex.
Yes, sir.
We'll start the pincer movement. We might just pull this off. Push forward! 3 boos, Alex.
I'm doing it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it, bro.
Heavy.
I'm doing it.
They don't call me the Right Reverend Rip
That's...
for no reason.
Yes!
If he blows up the street, though, I swear to God, don't harm these
It
people.
looks like all those crucifix classes were a waste of time.
Perhaps you, a young CCO, would be able to use.
2 for 2. Fantastic.
Yes, sir. That's 1. What is outside?
Looks like all those lifting classes were a waste of time.
Why does it sound like there's something outside?
Heavy, even for me, a strong and capable
You did it, Alex.
Ready to go. Strong enough to lift this.
Did someone call for the best firefighter in town?
Wait.
Done, Captain Evans. You're so much stronger than
Wait, what's happening? What are they doing?
The weak old man.
It's the least I could do for my community.
What is happening?
No luck catching the little devil then?
Unfortunately not. The ferrets struck again last night. When Ray opened the post office this morning, he found that every
Do I just boo every time now? Like, I don't know.
Some people have no decency.
Sadly, if we don't catch him before tomorrow, we may have to cancel the village fete.
Don't worry, we won't let that happen.
I don't think I have to continuously boo anymore.
No, Tell me, why do they call him the ferret?
Some say it's because of his sneaky nature, but really it's because
Ferrets are
whenever
cool.
he strikes, he always leaves behind the foul stench of urine.
I can't smell, so that doesn't bother me.
We'll catch this pissy nuisance and save
Oops.
the village fate. Or my name's not Captain Danger Evans. The community cohesion team are doing their best, but they simply don't have the smarts to solve this mystery. But I know someone who does. Someone who's about to blow this thing wide open.
Whoa. That's a signal.
Me! Blackout!
Okay. I'm just waiting for something to happen. Alan James, what are you up to, bro?
It's the morning of the village fete, thanks to theatrical convention.
I sure hope everything goes to plan. Oh, look! There's Mrs. Craven setting up her cake stall.
And look, there's the motorcycle.
I'm changing it, chill.
Setting up for a show that will be far too expensive for live television.
I'm going to set up the coconut shy. What are you doing, Vicar?
First, I'm running the tombola. Then, I'll be selling forgiveness for money.
Aren't you judging the jams?
I couldn't possibly.
Well, that sounded like Mrs. Craven. Looks like someone sucked all the jam out of her donuts.
What the hell?
It has struck again.
Whatever are we to do?
Although I'm very competent, I have no idea how to solve this case.
I guess we'll just have to cancel the fate.
Hold it right there, ferret.
Me? Have you been drinking from the fire extinguishers again?
Okay.
You, the vicar.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Admit it. You wanted the village fete cancelled so you could have the day off, didn't you?
I already have to work Sundays. I shouldn't have to work 2 days a week.
But how did you know?
Well, my first clue was the smell.
Yes.
Something's going to happen. I don't know when, though, but...
The vicar's tongue was particularly dry, almost as if he'd been licking thousands and thousands of stamps.
Or perhaps eating Mrs. Craven's baking.
Which brings me on to my third clue. The vicar said that he had no more room for jam.
Almost as if
Huh.
he'd had his fill.
Precisely.
But you managed to figure it all out from that?
Well, I also found this
What?
at the scene.
Holy Bible. That's massive. Whoa.
You did it, Captain. You could say
Whoa,
you
I'm switching it.
ferreted him out.
Hey, come on. Let's go and have a party in my massive garden. I am doing well.
Thanks to you, we're all doing well.
What is going on?
That was it, the final ever episode of the notice board, and what a way to end it. Thank you as always to Jeff, Philippa and Tommy.
I wonder if Megan's gonna
After the
quit
break,
at the end of
we'll be
this.
dancing and learning, so don't change that channel. We'll be right back.
That's the ads. Well done,
I want to see what this is about.
What a brilliant run, eh? After party at my place, eh?
What advert is this, Alex? I don't remember passing it for broadcast. Think you made a mistake there.
I'm an economist and commentator.
Well, you can cry about it, man.
You've probably seen me on the news talking about Advance and how progressive their policies are. Well, I was wrong. And I'm here tonight to say I'm sorry.
One last push, Alex. We're closing in.
I don't know what you're doing.
The last section is working with us. You'll be asked to censor on our behalf. If you do it right, the final orders will be given.
Censor on your behalf.
Get at least 2 of them right, and we're going to win this thing. It's happening, Alex. Tonight we take it back.
Tonight we take what
I
back?
envied my friends who had so much more. Over the years, my jealousy grew.
I'm curious about what this
So
is.
when Advance came to power, I didn't think about the damage they would do. I acted selfishly. I was glad to see the rich punished. I didn't see how backwards Advance were.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't understand that rather than tearing down the wealth creators, we should have been helping everyone else to take a seat at their table. Under Advance, the country is poorer. It is poorer in ambition. It is poorer in aspiration. We are infantilized by Advance.
Like, I thought Advance would be like a good government, but
absurd, redistributive fantasies.
To ask if you need a touch-up?
I have whored myself out to the media to defend
Not
the
my shade, is it?
indefensible.
Yeah, this is
I
my
have
shade.
betrayed my parents. I
Betrayed.
see that now.
what?
Mum, Dad,
Run back to
I'm sorry.
Whoa!
Only hope,
Sorry about that, Sarah.
the only hope,
Like at all. They said no one's
now lies
10
with
seconds.
Disrupt.
What the hell is going on?
She is in tears. Going in 5, 4.
That was crazy.
Welcome back to the National Nightly News. Later in this segment, we're hoping to be able to go back to Patrick Bannon at the scene of tonight's shocking Disrupt attack. But first, I'm delighted to be joined by the cast of the smash hit musical everyone is talking about. I'll be speaking with the cast.
My
in a
boss is
moment.
gonna
First,
fucking hate
let's
me,
take a
but I
look
don't
at them
care.
in action. Please give a warm National Nightly welcome to the Novaries.
Oh, music video.
Doctor? Yes, I see. Thank you for letting me know.
What is this?
I have a decent life. I'm a happy, loving wife. And my job is well paid and fulfilling. I have a husband, John. He's due home soon, won't be long. And I have to tell him something that is absolutely chilling. We share coffee in the morning and we make love every day. We take time alone together to talk and laugh and play. We prioritize our needs. We do charitable deeds. But the
What? That was on beat. What do you mean?
life are now beset by we.
I'm home.
So it's an affair, or
There's something very wrong. I've just had a conversation with our doctor. David wants
No.
to please be seated. This news will make you feel defeated. The scans revealed a lump. You poor unlucky chump.
Is it cancer?
We're so torn. We're having a baby.
why is this kind of a vibe though?
Why has this happened to me? I always wear 2 condoms for the maximum of safety.
In our tiny flat, we built a peaceful habitat. Now our lives are fucked. We're having a baby.
What? I'm trying to censor. My bad.
Now you can't have any wine at the club.
And there won't be any time for foot rubs.
Now your hair will stink of weed.
And you'll start to disagree.
And forget about that holiday in Territory 3. No more waking up at 10:30. In fact, you're never gonna get a good night's sleep again. No more snap decisions to go on to a club. You'll be lucky if you even make it out to the pub.
Why am I kind of vibing this?
The only glue they have to deal with comes from personal bums.
What?
Take a sick day at home.
The parasite won't leave you alone.
We're our top priority.
I look after you, and you look after me. Ain't no trouble and strife. We got a childless life.
I'm like actually vibing to this. Like, this is kind of good.
No one draws things on the wall.
A happy husband.
A wonderful wife. We got a childless life.
We're having a baby.
We're having a baby. Changing nappies daily. We're having a baby. No more weekends by the coast. Now your kid is uppermost. It's more than a passing craze to have childless day.
Like actually dancing to this. It's kind of a vibe. That was a vibe.
Amazing. The Novaries there,
Wow.
treating us to their opening number from Elegy for a Childless Life, which is currently the hottest ticket in the capital.
I kind of like that. That was a vibe.
Right then, come on, you got, come on down. Let's go. Don't be shy. Hello. Hi, Megan. It's an honour to be here. Oh, really? Are you fans of the show?
Yes, used to be.
Well, listen, let's get stuck in. Your amazing musical. Now, I mean, not only do you perform this show every single night,
with matinees on Wednesday and Saturday.
Right, but you're also the show's creators, am I right?
Well, everyone contributed their ideas,
Oh.
and then some of us went away and did the actual work on the script. But no, it's very much.
Kind of wish there was a shot with like all of them in it that isn't on that weird angle, but
Any of you, I'll be the one being replaced next. Let's go down the line, shall we?
there we go.
I'm Jack. Jim Blunt. Pleasure to be here.
Jennifer Boram Woodley.
Hello, I'm John Satley. Used to be in the business professionally.
Ooh.
My name's Jill with a J.
And I'm Janet.
Chill with the J.
That's incredible. And you were all friends previously. I mean, what a coincidence, right? With your names beginning with a J.
Oh my
What is that?
goodness, guys.
What is that?
Begin with J.
What is going on?
Because you haven't typed them out 1,000 times, maybe?
They're shooting.
Why didn't you say anything?
I thought we all knew. It's bloody obvious, isn't it? I just thought we were doing a funny thing where we never mentioned it.
There's shooting happening to the left of me.
Friends, you're also couples, you know, in real life as well as in the show.
What the fuck's happening?
I'm not married to him. I'm with Janet.
And I'm with John, you
Aww. Gay people. Oh my gosh.
4 fabulous years.
Well, that must make for some confusion in the rehearsal room.
Well, you should have seen the first draft. Jen decided that Jack would play Jim, I would play Jack. Jen, Janet.
I'm already confused on who's who. I don't know who's who.
What about John?
Well, my character was originally just called Man 1.
It was allegorical.
It was very confusing.
Not for a professional.
After much toing and froing.
And gnashing and wailing.
And gin and tonic.
We decided that we'd just use our own names, which is less truthful.
We're also less likely to go into the wrong dressing rooms.
Oh god, yeah, that would be very embarrassing, wouldn't it?
Of course, when I first wrote it, we were only meant to run for a few nights at the Mimley Village Hall, but when I registered it with the Department for Culture, it caught the eye of someone high up, and before you could say overnight sensation, we were transferring to the capital.
It's all been a bit of a roller coaster, really. I'm only 19. I'm the youngest.
You really don't have to repeat that.
I had to give up my job as a mortuary technician. Well,
yes, Oh, wow. you had
to move to the capital. I love that job.
It's been a very turbulent time.
So peaceful. No singing.
This piece isn't.
Stand by, Alex. Censor the orange.
It's about children.
Okay.
Why you shouldn't have them.
In a way, I guess it is political, with a small p. After all, we are a solid unit, and eagle-eyed audience members will see we nod our heads to advance on stage throughout, and we target the messaging at women aged 22, well, about 35, as they're the most likely to be afflicted by this terrible problem. Terrible problem. Having children.
Well, you understand, Megan.
You clearly agree.
Wow, This isn't about me.
Of course, we see that there are advantages to a family unit, but eagle-eyed couples watch as the little parasites advance on their lives.
What is going on?
There's no time to play the guitar, get through a book, or watch a movie. They're exhausted, passed out on the couch by 20 to 9, for God's sake.
You're very chatty tonight, dear.
Usually I'm the chatty one, because you're the youngest, we know! It's not a badge of honour, Jack.
They all work with Alan Jameson, right? They're with Disrupt.
So could you just tell us what is the play about? What happens in it?
Well,
Go ahead.
it's a tragedy, obviously. Jennifer, myself, and John have their child, and then the story charts the downfall of their hopes and dreams.
There was shooting in the back, like I was hearing gunfire.
A lot.
But I don't know what's going on.
Menu centre for a distribution unit. Eagle-eyed, she sees her friend's rapid advance to a pit of despair. Becoming a target for children's TV advertising at the age of 22, she decides to take drastic action.
Is there like some secret message going on when...
Probably said too much already.
Let's not spoil the second act for anyone who might come to see it.
Which should be all of you. For too long, we've been told that a life without children is somehow incomplete, that children are a blessing. Well, I've done the research.
I wish I knew what was going on here. My bad.
Besides, there's already
There we go.
those bastards running around all over the place, so...
We just want people to have the option of a happy, child-free life without stigma. You know.
Why are you censoring? Why are you mad?
Come out. I
That-
had an experience with a girl called Julia Jacobs. She was an
What the fuck is going on one?
chance to dip my toes into the
Fascinating. Well, thank you all so much for coming in tonight. I really hope you keep them dancing in the aisles for many performances to come. The Noble is there. And I am pleased to say we can now go back to Patrick Bannon to get the latest from the scene of tonight's horrific events. Patrick, are you okay?
Thank you, Megan. This is Patrick Bannon reporting from the scene of tonight's devastating...
What actually happened to Patrick? Did he get killed because he spoke too much?
An attack which I myself have been found myself caught up
I'm
in.
still hearing gunfire.
I'm still a little dazed and a little deaf, Megan. So I hope you'll forgive me if I seem that it's time to speak with the Prime Minister. Mrs. Salisbury, that's you. You're still here. The Prime Minister.
I couldn't leave, not when there were people that needed help. Any team player would have done the same. I don't deserve praise for being human.
Yes, no accolades here.
For being human, yet you killed 4 million, 10 million people. Innocent people, yeah. Sure, okay.
Yes, the security services performs their duties without hesitation. And I would like to assure the public that although there have been some injuries, there were no civilian deaths here this evening.
That's a lie. That's bullshit.
Sorry, did you say no deaths?
That's right. No civilian deaths. Just the 4 Disrupt terrorists curtailed by law enforcement who were, as always, so cohesive.
Yeah, no civilian deaths, totally.
I have a message for your viewers.
Of course, the camera. There's the speak there on the camera there.
Stay at home tonight. Do not become another casualty of war.
Do not become another casualty, bitch.
But as the
Didn't you just say there was no casualties here?
said, it ends today.
With civilians, at least.
Thank you, Prime Minister, for those strong words of strength. Back to the studio, Megan. Now in the studio with Megan.
Is the gunfire coming from where they are right now? Is that...
Patrick Bannon there, bravely reporting from the front line. Terrifying bombing. Maybe you
Oh,
need to get checked
nope.
out, Patrick. Well, that brings us to the end of tonight's National Night.
Oh, no, there's stuff happening outside the window.
Throughout the programme tonight, we've been receiving reports of disrupt activities throughout the territories. Through a series of coordinated attacks, these terrorists are attempting to undermine Advance's vital work. However, sources at team headquarters have told us that this acid revolution was not only predicted, but allowed to happen. Our government
Allowed.
will disrupt out from the shadows, and they are not the overwhelming force they would have you believe. The military have been actioned, and well, it's pretty scary out there tonight, so stay at home and stay with Channel 1. Because the team has assured this programme that the turbulence will soon be over, and we can once
I don't know about that being soon be over.
with equality, fairness, and resources for all. My name is Megan Wolf.
Jesus Christ, dude. I don't think it's looking very good for everyone out there. Whips, 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 whips. It's alright. Oh my god. Am I gonna fucking die? Oh my god. Am I gonna fucking die? Yeah, I'm not very proud of this, dude. This is awful. Holy fuck, dude. So many innocent people are gonna die tonight, dude. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Am I gonna get in shit too because I helped them? Oh man. I think Alan James is a little fucked right now. Advance doesn't like me, Channel 1 doesn't like me, whatever. Cry about it. Though I don't think either side is really that great, because they just went in and like fucking... Yeah. You arrive at work early, despite a stressful journey in. You aren't quite sure of everything that has happened, though. If the swarm of CCOs all over the building is anything to go by, this is just a Channel 1 matter. Though this isn't just a Channel 1 matter. This is confirmed when you are informed that you need to speak to Bozeman immediately and are escorted to his office. I'm in shit. I'm in deep shit. With a stern-looking CCO in tow. Ah yes, Winston Good. This is Specialist Avals. She'll be observing this interview. Please come and take a seat. The ruddy-faced man bustles into the office and leaves the door open for you to follow. The few times you've been in here before, it was immaculate with everything in proper place. Not so much today. Yeah, well, he's in some deep shit, so... So Alex, do you know why you're here today, Bozeman? Bozeman's eyes are sharp, and his gaze is fixed on your face from across the desk. Avals is standing behind you, out of sight, but definitely not out of mind. I mean, I might as well just cut to the chase, you know what I mean? I assume to do with what happened with Disrupt last night. What happened last night was nothing short of the culmination of a heinous and outrageous campaign of terror that Disrupt have been reaping on this nation and its territories. And it is, of course, our duty to root out of this rot, wherever we find it, to prevent anything like that happening ever again. I have been asked by Advance to perform interviews with all staff members involved, and will be submitting a personal review of your performance, both during the incident in question and throughout your time here. Just tell the truth, and this will all be over soon. Arranging some papers, Bozeman clears his throat and begins. Obviously, a lot have happened last night, and I have a number of interviews to conduct today, so I'd rather not waste any time. Yeah, sure, whatever. So let's start at the beginning for the broadcast workout. After the attack at the memorial, you seem to have portrayed... After the attack at the memorial... That is our job, and I was showing both sides. It was a mixture. I see. So you're saying it couldn't be helped and you had to show the aftermath as you did. Funny how unauthorized footage always seems to find its way into your broadcasts. Okay, cool. Fire me, I don't give a fuck. Reviewing the broadcast, we noticed something a little odd about the particular camera choice. It was while everyone else was talking. Oh, where did you put it at? Do you recognize this? With a flourish, Bozeman produces the leaflet from the notice board and places it on the desk in front of, you. I assumed it was just a part of the set. That's true. Like, I didn't even know it was a location, to be honest, when I was looking at it. So you're blaming the lies entirely with the crew on set. There's no way you could have possibly used your own judgment and have determined it was unsuitable. Not exactly subtle there. You seem to play an odd choice of sound effects. Now the script was expecting laughs, but all... Okay, ooh, both these are good. I was informed that I can freely choose, so if it changed, you should have told me. Choice is given to those who show they can employ a sufficient degree of good judgment. And maybe we need to review this policy, or at least who qualifies for it. How many other people would he be interviewing today? Towards the end of the show, there appear to be some issues with the sensor equipment. At this point, Bozeman pauses for a moment, putting a lid on his pen and placing it carefully on the desk. How do you explain the fact that you censored perfectly acceptable language during the final segment? I don't decide what's supposed to be censored. Pieces of equipment were to develop a malfunction at the exact time Disrupt chose to attack. A disappointing but not unsurprising lapse by any company. But I suppose we won't know until maintenance have had a full check. Well, you have to answer. A loud creak breaks the growing silence as Bozeman leans back in his chair. The tape of that poor Miss Brightman. Why did you play it? Help me understand why I play that tape. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, what do I say? Well, you didn't seem to give a fuck when, if I didn't play it. You chose to do it. I know what I had done in the same shoes. This is, however, all I have for you. Okay. I think that's all the information we need for now. Bozeman looks questioningly at the CCO, but by the time you've turned around, the moment has passed. Best you go home for now. There's no work until we get a new satellite tower up. But of course, don't leave town. I may have more questions for you. Okay. As you leave, you see open hostility in the specialist Abel's eyes. Well, you can suck my dick. I did what I was told to do, and I wasn't informed that I didn't have a choice on the booing and the audience stuff. And I'm sorry, the censor thing just told me to censor, so I just censored it. Like, I'm doing my job as I've been told to do it. My god. It's your anniversary, a week away. Could have been just what the doctor ordered from you and Sam. But after speaking to the travel agents, there's just no way you could afford it. Just because you can't have a holiday doesn't mean you can't make tonight's special true. You have the day off today, so you could try to make a nice romantic meal for them this evening. Though they did expressly tell you not to bother this morning. You think a cheap last-minute gesture won't change anything. No, we could still have a lovely evening together. Turning the house into a perfect romantic setting. Sam's going to love it. You wait for them to arrive. Even you and Chris seem to be on the same page for the first time in years. Maybe it's been long enough for them to forgive you, or perhaps they've decided they were unfair to ask you, but either way, you're grateful for the newfound peace. They even helped you clean up the house today, so when Sam gets back from work, it'll be pristine. Wow! Chris and I have made up. As Sam steps into the hallway, you're waiting in the doorway to the kitchen, dressed in the nines and acting as nonchalant as possible. Alex, what's all this? Oh my god, did you clean? And what's the smell? They gave you a quick, I can't spell. Not spell, speak. Quick kiss as they step past you into the kitchen where the banquet is laid out. Candles lit with Chris and Charlie standing quietly, grinning. Happy anniversary. Alex, it's perfect. Of course, like, I know you didn't really want a celebration, but I'm still gonna do it anyway. Sam rushes over and kisses you. So I officially got accepted into the Community Cohesion Management Program. And that's our cue. Come on, Charlie. Time for us to go. Have fun, you two. You're welcome. Now we should get back to our own dinner. You can grill Charlie when he's back tomorrow. As in, not tonight. Yo, Chris is the real one for... what a real one we have here. I can't speak. Why, thank you, Sam says, taking a seat and grinning at you, so Charlie's been busy. They shake their head as you take your own seat opposite them. Tomorrow for now, you don't really have to do all this, Alex. I know I wanted to. I love you. Wow, this is so romantic. Very lucky to have such a wonderful family. Let's go. Wow, well that's quite a lot of days. A job down. Did I get fired? Everything's ready. You and Sam have been trying to watch Bullet Man for years, but you missed it in the cinemas and it never seemed to be in stock when one of you went to pick up the VHS. Now you're just waiting for them to get home so you can start. You hear the front door open as you put a bowl of popcorn on the coffee table. Get your butt in here. Sam comes in with a vacant stare, ignoring both films and snacks as they sit down to you. Wait, what happened to Sam? I've been let go from work. Apparently there just isn't a need for 2 nursery teachers anymore, not enough children, so they can't justify the expense. What? I don't know what I'm going to do, what we're going to do. I know things are tough, but we'll figure something out. Sam, you can work with me. We got too many debts to pay. Oh, did, what is his name? Charlie. Charlie went to, work with CCO, so I don't think he's even here now. If that's what we have to do, fine. I hate the idea of losing this place. Ooh, eventually you start the film, but neither of your hearts are in it. Too busy thinking about the future. Still, the houses and everything, it's the people who make it home. Real. We're actually moving out though, that's so sad. R.I.P. Dude, I need to like get the OST for this. There's probably a playlist on Spotify of it, I think. Probably. 3 years since the uprising. Wow.
Hello, Winston. I've checked the schedule for tonight. Nothing particularly important to report, but I'm sure you'll manage to find some new way to disappoint me.
Fuck you.
Still, at least my daughter's in for Advance's new initiative. That should liven things up a bit here on the 15th floor. Try not to cause me any more headaches. Bozeman out.
Oh shit. Advance has taken over, dude. The advance symbols here. The revolution did not work. We fucked up. Oh god. Oh god. This... Of course, 2 of them... Oh my god. I don't even have a fucking choice.
Nah, we don't believe in it.
All right, come and sit next to Mum. Believe in
She's
what?
still working here?
Atta girl.
I'm shocked she's still working here, honestly. I would have been out of here forever ago.
Okay, we are going in 5, 4, 3.
Good evening and welcome to the NNN. I'm Megan Wolf. And who's this, you might be wondering? Well, it's Bring Your Daughter to Work Day here at Channel 1.
That's your daughter?
So I'm joined tonight by my foster daughter, Stacey.
Aww.
Stacey. Go fuck yourself.
They alright then? That's crazy.
With advance confirming that the nuclear fallout from the 20-week war is to blame for the drop in birth rates across the territories, we asked you what keeps you going. I know that I, for one, was quite deflated when I heard about this, but reading all
That's why.
the smile back of my
Oh.
This is from Sonia in Larkfordshire. I've had plenty of time to fill, so I've started a new hobby. Since I started knitting, I barely remember that 85% of the country is sterile. My record is this scarf. It's 124 meters long.
Wow.
Thank you for that. And if you've started...
All of my game fucking crashed. No way. Dude, that's crazy. What the hell? Luckily we just started that one, so hopefully it's saved. That's like the second time it's crashed, though. RIP. Chat, is the game showing up? Okay, okay, it is showing up. Okay.
Good evening, I'm Megan Wolf.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines tonight.
Starting!
Okay. We'll try again. Hopefully it's saved. So at this point, Advance has just completely taken over, I'm assuming. Like, completely. Which is not great. I wonder if we didn't do all the signals and stuff like that during the broadcast, if, Alan James would still be out here. I think he probably would be, because they wouldn't have gone through with it. Why is that ripped out? Does seem like there's a lot of children, like people's kids here. Why can't I... Did I... Oh, that makes sense. Everyone's bringing their children to work, and I can't because my son is in CCO. Julia's diary. Why do I say diary? What the hell?
And this is Jenny. She's the floor manager.
Hi, Stacey.
That's Colin. He,
Yo.
Do you know, just don't talk to Colin.
Not getting involved and bring your daughter to work.
Nah, we don't believe in it.
All right, come and sit next to Mum.
Damn.
Believe in what?
Just days.
What is going on with Colin in this universe, bro?
10 seconds, everybody.
She just looks so unhappy, bro.
Explains so much. Okay, we are going in 5, 4, 3.
2. 1.
Good evening and welcome to the NNN. I'm Megan Wolf. And who's this, you might be wondering? Well, it's Bring Your Daughter to Work Day here at Channel 1. So I'm joined tonight by my foster daughter, Stacey. Say hello, Stacey. Go fuck yourself. All right then.
The alright then is so funny.
First up, with advance confirming that the nuclear fallout from the 20-week war is to blame for the drop in birth rates across the territories, we asked you what keeps you going. I know that I, for one, was quite deflated when I heard about this.
So birth rates are dropping, that's why Sam lost their job. So that's RIP, I guess.
This is from Drew in Humberset. To take our
It's just a
minds
stock
off things,
image.
me and my partner have been building this house for our hamster. It really does distract
Yo.
us from thinking about the 85% sterility rate. So
Wow.
next week, we're building Nibbles a tiny conservatory, a loft conversion, and a holiday home.
Wow.
Thank you for that. And if you've started a new hobby, do write in and tell us about it. Next up, you know how we love your uncanny comestible coincidences, and I don't know about you, but I think this one
Who is
really
that?
takes the biscuit. I'm not sure what I'm more impressed by, Stacey. The things our viewers spot, or the unbelievable way our menu centres are now able to feed every team member every single day. Greg from Poddington has sent us this lovely photo
Who is
for
that?
breakfast, saying, I couldn't bring myself to eat my toast this morning because I could swear it bore the spitting image of the great
Oh, I
Julius
see.
relatable face. So I had to make do with a plate of butter and 2 spoonfuls of jam. Do keep those coming in. Come on, have a go. We've just got time for one more of your stories, and this one is an inspiring story of rehabilitation. That's it, just tell us who it's from, yeah, and then read it out, okay?
Apparently, this is from Sherry London. Here I am, just 6 months out of betterment. I'm healthy,
Who is this again?
sober and working thanks to the facilities I had access to on the inside. I'll never have to go back to my old life of stealing cars and burning down charities.
What? Damn. That's crazy. Burning down charity shops? Wow. Like stealing cars, you know, that's one thing.
Do let us know your stories here.
But like,
You can do this bit, Stacey.
Stacey.
Come on, give it a try.
Let us know your stories here at the NNN.
What is this? Great. That's awesome. I like when they control all of the media. That's great. I guess it makes my job easier, I suppose.
First up tonight on the NNN, it's time to celebrate this week's team lottery winners live from the Shakespeare Theatre right here in the capital. We're going to hand over to Julia Salisbury. I suppose you don't think much of her either, eh, Stacey?
She's got a lot more going for her than you wankers.
Surprising vote of approval there from Stacey. Let's go live to that right now.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this week's team.
Yeah, they control everything. I have no control.
Many duties I have as team leader, this is by far the most pleasant.
What? Chill out. Who is that?
As I so often say to you, the uneven past is now following the demise of
I don't get a choice.
firmly behind
This is so fucked up.
This is the new future. And I say to you, it's better now.
It's not better now, bro.
I am delighted to be joined here tonight by one of the oldest people in Territory 1. He was born over 107 years ago.
Wow.
Please give a warm
That's so impressive.
Alfie Tajbadger. So, Alfie, you must have seen so much in your lifetime. What have been some of the highlights? Alfie? Alfie? Is he all right?
His hearing aid isn't turned on.
Oh, could you turn it on?
He says it drains the battery.
We'll buy him a brand new battery after the presentation.
Yeah, he says that's fine then.
Okay. Is he gonna do it?
And I will help him with that, yeah.
If you would. Sorry, can't get the staff.
We got it.
I'm vibing with this music.
107 years old.
Oh, don't bloody remind me.
Would you like to tell the audience what that's like?
Well, where is everybody?
Out there, in the dark.
bless him, it's not just the ears.
That's really making me reassured about.
2 sugars, please.
I'm Julia Salisbury, the Prime Minister.
A lovely story. Who are you really?
No, I really am the Prime Minister.
Oh my god, what is this?
You're a
woman.
A woman. One of
Women
them.
can do anything men can do these days, Alfie.
Oh, stand your piss, standing up.
I can't say I've ever tried.
No, I didn't think so. 2 sugars, please.
What is happening? What is this, bro? What the fuck? Oh my god.
Have enough time left now for that. So.
When I was 9, I wanted a pet, so I asked me mum and pap. There was no television then, back then, you know. We made our own entertainment.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Fascinating.
So they got me a pet, see? But it weren't a dog. They told me it were a dog, but it were a stone.
A stone?
A stone. That's
So I
crazy.
called it Patch, which was a popular name for a dog back then, on account of the king having a patchy face. And I decided to introduce him to pretty little Gertie Thimble, who lived up the road.
Oh, how romantic.
Wow.
Threw my dog in the river.
What?
I decided I'd never marry.
And that's the secret to your long life?
Oh no, I've been married 7 times, divorced 8.
Huh?
The mix up with number 3, see? Yes, I'm just lucky.
Yeah.
I'm going back to the home soon.
Soon, Alfie. First, let's turn to the reason we're all here. The weekly Territory 1 Team Awards.
Oh my gosh, wow.
Is a lady who really knows how to put in the extra hours. She works at a transition centre in Hamble Bamblebury, and she has single-handedly allowed more families to unburden each other than
Wow.
any other nurse in Territory 1.
I don't know if we should be celebrating that.
She'd have been locked up.
Yeah.
Tonight, she is being
What the
honoured
fuck?
as a team player. Please welcome.
Yeah, we're gonna congratulate you for fucking murdering people. Like, what? Hello?
Are you here to change me?
Just give her a medal, Alfie. There's a good boy.
It's a little scary.
Doctor, I mean, 2 sugars, please. And don't let it steep too long.
I think you're supposed to give me one of those.
Oh.
He's trying his best.
There he goes.
He's trying his very best. You know what? He's trying.
The arms up any higher than that. You'll have to go down, love.
Thank God those fractious times are behind us. And now the territories are thriving.
Now they're really thriving right now.
Said to the bishop.
Yes, thank you. I've got it from here.
I don't like her. She scares me.
Well done. Double sister, everybody.
Whoa.
Your envelope and find out what you've won. Don't hold back there. She's tougher than one of Peter's homemade Eccles cakes.
Got it.
What?
I've won a holiday for 2 in Territory 15. Used to be called San Palmerino, didn't it?
I believe it did, yes.
Why couldn't we have stuck with that then? It's easier to remember.
We're all one nation now.
I don't want to censor that.
Isn't it still on fire? And Daphne Snister, everyone.
I'm not censoring it. Fuck you. You can't control me.
Alfie.
Right, you are, love.
Next up tonight is a couple from Farnley who, after a rocky start losing their family's ill-gotten gains to the Assets and Wealth Act, have really embraced the new future, setting up a community farm and petting zoo in their local area for all the local children to play. Please welcome Odo and Lavinia.
Whoa, chill. I was just stretching, man. Come on. Hello.
You know, when I was in... I had a pal called Scotty Wilson. He was from way up north, so I didn't
I love this guy.
what he said.
Alfie's the vibe.
You were my best mate.
Probably for the best.
And his best mate was Smudger Ace. There was them two. Fiddly Eric, Unstable Terry, and of course, Leggy Sydney. She were a girl, but she had a boy's name, so they shipped her to the front.
Wow.
First girl any of us has ever seen. Close up. She's dead now. They all are.
R.I.P.
Never made it home. Fiddly got shanked in Frankfurt prison in an argument over an honor.
Dude, this is crazy.
Sydney got a fatal skin condition. Scratched herself to death. It makes you think.
Thanks, Alfie. Great contribution. So, Otho and
What a
Lavinia.
fantastic contribution.
After we lost all our wealth, we discovered there were actually people who had never even owned a pony. So we decided to do something about
What?
it.
Why is the audience so mad at me, bro?
Of a private education, probably.
Well, I'm sure we could debate that all night, but there's no time. So, let's see what you've won. Yes.
Alan James is so dead, right? Like they killed him, right? Like there's no way he's still alive. It's been 3 years.
Came to power, you took all of our wealth. You took the shirts off of our backs.
Quite literally, in my case, I used to collect shirts.
You might as well have the rest of it too.
Oh, security!
Oh God, not again. If I said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. Pennies and the news are not good bedfellows. Keep those flatbits off of my...
I'm trying.
Hands better. And you are? Oh, no.
Damn, their security is kind of ass. Like, how do they have this happen so much? Wait, who's your wife? I'm not censoring that.
Can we get this over quickly with, please?
As the actress said to the bishop.
Whoa. Wait a one.
Hello, Alfie Tagsbadger. Pleased to meet you.
What is going on?
Stop them!
Oh, don't worry, love. I'll protect you. Oh.
No, not the old man. They're not gonna beat the old man, are they? Oh my god. What?
You know, this reminds me of when I was in my 20s and we go to the promenade at Shining on Sea and watch all the pretty
Yeah, let's listen to Alfie continue talking.
It was black and white then, of course. We'd visit the Penny Arcade and try to win
Oh my god, they're
lard.
actually fucking beating them.
You couldn't buy lard in those days.
Jesus, dude.
You had
Just
to win it. Oh, it was so much simpler back then. Boys were boys, girls were girls. Everyone else was recruited by the circuses. There were loads of them, you see, circuses, with their big tents and their candy floss. You'd hear the music, the pipe organ.
Jeez, dude.
Fields. My mum used to call it the most magical sound in the world.
What is this? Is he okay?
Loud round of applause.
Who is that?
Did you ever go to the circus?
What's that, Alfie?
The circus, yeah, don't never mind. Yeah, just a tea, pet.
Well, that was an unexpected dose of naked nostalgia.
Wow.
Can't let go of the past. That's why I look in joy and fervent admiration at the younger generation. Such a
I don't like that. Don't word it like that. Do not.
falling throughout the territories. We should value our fabulous new generation now more than ever.
I don't like that.
Final winner tonight is a go-getter who really went and got
It's gonna be my son.
to root out more than 170
It's gonna be my son.
collaborators in his
It's gonna be my
own
son. It's totally my son.
Since then, he's gone on to be a senior cohesion cadet leader and organised all of the entertainment at last year's Camp Cooperation. Our final winner
It's my son.
tonight, Edwin Neverland.
Oh no, no man, I guess not. Thought my son would be there.
You should be in a transition centre, you old nonk.
Yeah, yo. That's insane. Why would you say that? That's actually insane behavior right there. Holy shit.
Prime Minister, you have saved this country. You have fought enemies, foreign and domestic, with an iron fist. As with my own tiny fists have I.
Wow. Okay.
Envelope and find out what you've won. Maybe it'll be a fist enlargement.
Okay, at least it wasn't my son, I guess.
A year's internship as a head coach at Betterment. Let's show the fools where they went wrong, eh?
Well, actually,
That's a little concerning.
rehabilitation, Edwin.
Absolutely. And if they don't reintegrate, we retaliate. Just
Mmm. These are the people you're
Stay vigilant. Report the non-cohesives. Be a team player.
That's great. That's awesome.
Things will be a lot more normal. Back to you, Megan.
Prime Minister Salisbury there at a highly eventful team awards ceremony. Any thoughts?
I kind of wish I knew what was going on here.
The nurse was fucking scary. The 3 Ts were savage. That
Fuck.
little prick will never lose his virginity.
That's so real. You tell him.
There, if a little profane. After the break, we'll be going live to a star-studded premiere. You won't believe who's on the red carpet tonight. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Mm-hmm.
And we're out.
Oh, Alex, one other. What's that? You're off already?
What?
I know you had to take the day off work, Petunia, but. Oh, I see. No luck still with the. I'm so sorry, darling.
Who? I'm getting like lore of his daughter, I guess. Mm-hmm. No one's able to have children anymore, so you know. I think I've seen this one already, actually. I don't want to look at it. Oh no, the second I... No. Whatever. So good. I don't want to replay, I want to continue onward. We got 4 seconds apparently though.
So, Patrick and Robin are just going to grab who they can, and then you've got these generic links on the autocue to glue it all together.
They do know I have a Queen's View degree in journalism.
Bet you wish you'd studied something useful now, eh?
All this bring your daughter to work day. What a joke.
Where is our honoured guest?
I don't know, she's probably sniffing around that boy band.
Who?
Heat rash.
Heat rash? What is that?
Oh god, they're running out of names, aren't they?
I hear the computer comes up with them, the songs too. Ah, there she
Great.
is, and just in time too. That's 10 seconds, everybody.
Hey, she's back. I forgot her name already. Stacy. Okay.
And we are going in 5, 4,
3, 2, 1.
Welcome back. Stacey's still here.
Wishing she wasn't.
Damn.
And in this segment, we're delighted to have sent Robin and Patrick to the movies.
Stacey's so real.
Tonight is the world premiere of The Automated, starring Lawrence Blunderclatch and the late, great Helena Canterbury Boatshoe. And all the stars are out tonight. We first covered this film almost 5 years ago, back when it was called The Medicated. Then,
Do I remember this?
The film was suddenly pulled the night before its release. Well, since then, executive producer George Focus has spent 5 long years polishing the film and turning it into a special edition and premiering tonight with extensive state-of-the-art visual effects and a top-quality voice team. George says it's the movie he always wanted to make. Now, let's take a look at it.
Do I remember this? Why do I feel like I do remember this. No, I don't think I do.
I can't deconstruct it.
No, I feel like I have seen this before, but I don't know from where. Robots. Do.
Is this a wig?
You think I don't grow that?
Why is his name just Dick? Whoa, okay.
No, Dick, I'll kill you. Think of Saturn.
There's something on your face, Chief Harrison.
What the fuck? Oh! What the fuck?
I wish you were real, baby. Flesh
So is she a robot? What the fuck is happening?
Ones and zeros, baby.
Oh wait, it's an ad, isn't it? It's not like the actual thing, it's like an ad for it.
You rusted, but I didn't notice.
Captain.
I'm buffering, see? You said?
Got one on you.
God damn it, blast it all!
Here's a map.
What's a map?
What's a map?
Okay, so
Oh shit. No, we're fine, we're fine. I fixed it, I fixed it.
And a tricky
What?
three-point turn at Uranus. What are these symbols? This corner. This is the key.
We could shut it down.
Yes, we can shut it down.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to ask ourselves, who are we?
Damn, that's so deep. They aren't human, okay. Some crazy effects. This is remind me of Goosebumps.
Gosh, thrilling stuff. What did you think, Stacey?
The robots were alright, I guess.
They certainly were. Let's go over to Robin Short now in Western Square, who I believe has got the star of the show. Robin.
Right, you, shall we?
Yes, we are live from Western Square with a man who needs no introduction, Lawrence Blunderclatch. How is your evening?
Why do I remember this guy?
Absolutely magical. My most dear friends all gathered here to celebrate my work. One really couldn't ask for much more, could one?
Well, on that note, with award season just around the corner, are you hoping to add to your collection for a third time?
Well, I really couldn't say.
Okay, I'm just dealing with the interference over here.
To honor me for a fourth time? So be it. It's really not for me to say. But let's just say that I know of 3 little gold men who are getting rather lonely.
Absolutely.
Because I've won 3 little awards.
And each more deserved than the last. Well, it's safe to say that your career has gone supersonic in the last couple of years. How's that been?
Well, as I was saying to Stephen only yesterday, that's Stephen Spellman.
Bitch, what the fuck?
The Stephen Spellman. Lovely chap. I mean, unbelievable mind. I said, Stephen, you know, this really has been quite the ride. Did you know what he said? He agreed with me.
Wow. And what do you attribute your success to?
Well, if we're talking actual numbers, I'd have to say 60% talent, 30% looks, and 10% passion.
Only 10% passion, that's crazy. I would up that, but if it was me personally, but...
That and my own range of sick bags. Lawrence's Chundercatch.
Oh shit. There we go. Fix it.
Wow. Who could forget? Well, it's been a delight talking to you, as always. Thank you so much. Well, Pat...
Oh, hang on. Yeah.
I don't think I was supposed to change that early.
Patrick.
My bad.
Thank you, Robin.
Oh my god, Patrick's actually fucking dead. Like, he's actually gone.
And surely you recognize my
No way, I actually kind of like Patrick, bro.
Lil D. Her Lil C covers album drops.
Lil C, oh my god, I remember her.
Lil C, is she...
She's around. She's not been feeling very well. She's put me in charge.
Has she?
Where is she?
The courts have. They gave me stewardship over her estate, her finances, and her internal soul.
What the fuck?
Praise Cragler. Wow.
What?
Is she coming just because we've got some questions for her?
Well, she might be along later, but as our legal and spiritual guardian, I'll be happy to answer all any questions.
Wait, where is she? Was she not lying?
Lil D, was it? Well,
Wait.
you look great. Oh, thank you. You know what? I feel great. Well, who are you wearing?
Where's Lil C at?
Lil C, and you could be too.
Really?
Little C's new line launches tonight. This is one of my favourite looks. It's called... Ah!
Ooh, what a unique name.
Hard to spell though.
But of course, Lil C is basically fashion royalty now with a veritable clothing
I'm trying so hard with the interference right now, bro.
Yeah, well, the label's gone from strength to strength since our initial TV launch on this very show, actually.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So really, we have all you to thank for all this. You know, this hat...
This is gonna be like lowered a little bit. Oh, never mind. Never mind, spoke too soon.
Yes, it's a nice hat.
Person.
And Fruit
What?
Tracy
Bitch.
has named me the
Okay.
youngest self-made success story ever.
And do you have any advice for anyone wanting to follow in your footsteps?
footsteps.
Absolutely. All you need
I'm trying,
to
I'm
succeed on your own is your family's financial backing and pre-existing fame.
Oh my
It's not
god.
rocket science, people.
Oh, well, but in sadder news, am I right that Lil C is going to be retiring from music?
Where is Lil C at?
I'm afraid so. I'm sure you can imagine. At 25, she's far too old for pop.
Oh, you
She
motherfucker.
can't keep up with these young stars. So her best of album is out now, and she's touring that later this year. And then her farewell tour the year after that. And that's her last chance to see her. So until the reunion tour, and then the
Dude,
classic
I wish she was here.
It's been a long and varied
Now I'm
career.
like, was she lying or was she like legit?
And if her health's bad, then maybe it's for the best.
What's wrong with her health? Oh, yes.
Yeah,
her
he's
health.
fucking lying. You're fucking lying about her. Is she okay?
Curse you, Zaytan!
Zaytan.
Damn your intergalactic justice!
Who is that?
Oh, yeah. Well, we better be letting you get back. Those babies aren't going to sell themselves, or possibly at all. Billy Bob, Lil C, D, thank you so much for joining
Wait,
me.
is that just
And
Lil
pass
C
on
but
those
like
wishes
with
to
the
Lil
instead?
C.
Who? Oh,
Now, it looks like Robin is with a music legend who actually is irreplaceable. Is that who I think it is, Robin?
It absolutely is, Patrick. Jesus, how
It's Jesus!
Yeah, you know, I'm good.
Yo!
No thanks to you.
It's fucking him.
Are you referring to your attempt to incite violence against the democratically elected leaders of this country online?
Hey, yo.
Yeah, exactly. And instead of being held a visionary, my management and agent, they all dropped me.
Oh no.
You can't break me when you didn't make me, you understand? See, I'm the voice.
Yo, real.
You can look,
Jesus is
call
so
the
real.
doctors, but only the moon can judge me.
So, what have you been up to since your team cut ties with you?
You know, keep building, keep moving. I'm actually working on a track right now. Written, recorded, directed, all by myself.
Damn, Jesus is going crazy right now.
Hear a bit of it?
What now?
I know I'd love to hear it, and I'm sure the people at home would love to as well.
Yeah, sure, of course. Give me the mic.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yo. The news tried to shut my mouth.
Uh-oh.
But it won't be long until they go south.
Ayo.
Cause my name's Big J and you can't stop me. See, no censorship can stop me.
Real. You get him, Jesus.
Yeah, see, that's all I've got at the moment.
Yeah.
Did you just write me? With me?
No! Daddy promised this wouldn't happen again. You're supposed to clap and say, well done, Julian, well done.
Well done, Julian.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
Now, ask me a polite question, and I'll walk away nicely.
Is it true that you're heir to a hotel chain?
What? Where did you hear that?
And that you're very much alive parents
La, la, la,
are currently
la,
on the
la,
run
la,
for
la, la,
massive
la, la,
financial
la, la,
hoarding.
la.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you trying to censor me?
Yeah. This is great. What? He's just leaving? Bro's just dipping. Bro's just getting the fuck out of there.
Who really does seem to be going from strength to something. There are just so many stars here tonight, Megan. It really is the who's who of whatever here. I'm going to see if I can grab a moment with someone rather special. I hope you're not too jealous, Megan. Back to you.
I want Jeremy to be back, man. Where is
Stacey
he?
and I are probably in quite enough trouble where we are. So, 3 big names there, Stacey.
Yeah, big names.
Any thoughts about them? Maybe from your generation's perspective?
You won't like my opinions.
Real.
Well, Bumbanonk is so old he's like 1 week away from a transition centre, so who cares?
Real.
And Lil C was cool when I was like 12 or something, but now she's just another fucking loony. And Jesus is a disrupt-loving wanker who should have died with the rest of them 3 years ago.
Jeez.
You agree with me?
No, you're right, I don't like your opinions. But thankfully, we can go back to Patrick now, who has another familiar face to catch up with. Oh, Patrick!
I miss the original Patrick, bro. This is so sad.
Buzzing here, Megan. The anticipation is killing us. But a little birdie's told us that any moment now, we should get a glimpse of someone incredibly popular with our viewers. A favourite destination for many of the fans. Yes, the mayor of Bumley will be arriving literally
Yo.
any second now.
More interference.
Yes, but as you can tell, the atmosphere here really is something else. Patrick Bannon, NNN, what's it been like since Bumley got so popular?
Well, it's been wonderful. The tourism numbers have exploded thanks to the marketing campaign.
They stole Patrick's like entire identity, which is crazy.
Bumleyan jobs, it's brought more Bumleyan homes. We're all very grateful. Of course, it's not all bums and roses. It's almost impossible to get a good look at the whole these days. You know, crowds are unbelievable. Who can blame them? It's a bloody marvellous whole.
And how have you found public service?
Well, to be frank with you, it's been the greatest honour of my life to serve the town that I love so dearly. From the banks of the graceful Taint to the quiet elegance of the vomit-soaked car park outside the 24-hour petrol station.
Okay.
A pleasure, a gift, and I can't thank the mayor enough for all he's done.
Let's talk to the mayor now. Excuse
Oh my god, there's a
me,
dog!
a bit of what it's like to be elected
The
to
dog's
such
a
a
mayor.
prestigious office.
Oh my god, this is literally the best part of the game.
And do you have any
I
words
love
for your legions of
him.
fans out there?
Oh my god, he's so fucking cute. Oh my god.
But blistering
Aww.
honesty from the Right Honourable Peanut T. Fortescue there.
Oh my god, Peanut Tea.
Quickly, fetch your policy back.
He's so cute. Oh my god, I love dogs so much. They're so cool.
Yes, sir. We'll get it ratified at once.
Well, there you have it, Megan. What an honour to literally see local government at work there. I'm still in shock. Back to you at the studio.
Thanks, Patrick. What a colourful interview there on what looks like an amazing night. They certainly know how to make an entrance, I hope. And the automated really does seem to have unstoppable written all over it, because despite Boris Horsey in Hours magazine calling it Lawrence Blunderclatch's overly long suicide note, in a review which ends with the words, and he hasn't even had the decency to see it through, the film, which is free to all residents of the territories, has seen record pre-bookings and looks set to run for months and months. But let's go back to those lucky few seeing it tonight. Oh, I'm so jealous. Robin, you seen anything unusual there?
Oops.
3 alpacas on a flatbed sharing a Scotch egg.
What?
But I am just delighted to be joined by legendary CEO and party girl, Sophia Remington. Welcome back to the NNN.
Did I make her that way because of the options I chose at the beginning?
So even the heroines of capitalism get to take the night off to go to the movies.
Did you say heroin?
No one said heroin, Miss Remington.
So modest. So, what are you most looking forward to tonight?
The after party.
Ha, of course you are. But in the actual film?
Oh, in the film? The robots.
Oh,
Yo.
brand new computer-generated
Oh,
special
because the
effects, eh?
trailer we saw.
The computers?
Wait, is she in it?
But aren't they...
There was a meeting. I know, I was there. I probably called it. Who can remember? And I was there with my science guys, the hottest geeks on the planet, by the way. And I said to them, if they weren't robots, let's give them robots. Didn't I?
Sure did, Miss Remington.
I thought they were computer-generated.
And they looked at me baffled, because there's me telling these super brainy guys to make functioning killer robots when even our best-selling toys catch fire. But I said,
Wow, that's great.
Remington's fist, we can do anything, anything. And then there were some shots and maybe a line or two. And then when I woke up, Jean-Claude told me that the geeks had said that they were definitely going to build the goddamn killer robots like I asked.
Yo, killer robots.
But in the movie...
And I did what they said, and I stayed away from the lab, because those geeks sure like to surprise me. But I will go in there tonight, and I will see my goddamn killer robots. Do you understand me?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a press release here that does say the robots
The robots are not computer generated. And Miss Remington needs to take her seat.
Thank you, Jean-Claude.
Hey, yo.
Ex-Special Forces.
Ex-Special Forces?
Shall I escort you in now, Miss Remington?
That's crazy.
The robots will be in there, won't they, Jean-Claude?
Of course, Miss Remington.
Okay. Well, thank you, Sophia Remington. Gosh, I think I got a little bit high just standing near her. Back to you.
Back Thanks, Robin. Lucky you, and enjoy the movie. The Automated opens in cinemas across the territories this weekend. What a star-studded event, eh, Stacey?
Who cares?
Yo, real.
Goes to the cinema these days.
Of course. We'll be back after these messages. I still go to the cinema.
You should get yourself a video recorder, like the one at the home.
Well, yeah, I've got a video recorder. It's just not the same, is it?
You're right, it's better. No unevens chatting and chewing all the way through.
Oh, what about a kiss and cuddle on the back row? Doesn't that happen anymore?
In public? What's wrong with you?
Real.
With me.
Stacey is so real. Oh my god.
You are? I've got to get set up for heat rash.
Literally the best character in this show. Or game.
He is. It was on his rider. Apparently it's medicinal.
Ronnie's always high. Give him orange juice.
My God, she speaks.
He's a stupid cunt.
And just like that, you wish you wouldn't.
Damn.
We seem to be a bit bunched up at this end.
Oh, don't worry. It's Soko.
It's what now?
It's what?
It's
Oh, here's Megan. She's going to be interviewing you.
Hello. Hi.
This is her. This is Stacey.
Well, hello there, Stacey.
Fuck off, Ronnie.
Yeah, tell him off.
No, I'm sorry, but if we can't be polite, you're going to have to wait in the dressing room.
Whatever.
Do you want to go and wait in the dressing room?
No.
What's wrong with the dressing room?
What?
No. Thank you.
Okay.
Wait, Patrick's still alive. So wasn't that him on the TV just a second ago?
10 seconds, everybody.
I swear I just saw him.
Fucking right, Noko.
Wait a minute. Oh, shit.
5, 4, 3.
Welcome back. For our final segment tonight, Stacey and I are delighted to be joined by Heat Rash.
Woo! I don't remember who these guys are.
Girls and Why We Love Them All comes out this weekend. So let me see if I can get this right. It's Nolan.
I write the songs.
Ronnie.
That's what it says on my tattoo.
Oh, you've got a tattoo of your name on yourself. Okay.
That's kind of crazy.
This raconteur,
That's a
you
little-
must be Chinny. Why do they call you Chinny?
It's because of this ugly old thing.
I don't know what you mean.
God, you're so fucking embarrassing.
Dale. Crikey, Dale, you do not look old enough to be in a band.
I get that a lot. I'm actually 23, the oldest one.
Wow.
I have a growth disorder.
God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know that.
It's Soko, Preeti.
He's only messing with you.
He's actually 58.
Okay, right, I see. You're going to be a handful, aren't you, boys?
Mum.
And you must be TP. What does TP stand for?
Tiny prick.
It stands for team player.
I see. How long have you had that nickname?
Ever since Nolan decided Terry Pronos was a shit name for a member of a boy band.
No co, Ronnie. Yeah, no co, Ronnie.
Sorry, what does no-co mean?
It's the opposite of Soko.
I don't know what that.
Like, Soko.
Yeah.
So cohesive. You preties say cool.
Right, okay. Thank you, Stacey.
Sorry.
See,
about
I'm
that.
learning new words too.
She's an even.
So you guys met through a popular show on one of our rival channels, didn't you?
Yeah, team players with a Z.
So how did that work then?
What is going
Actually,
on?
Dale and I knew each other from school. We were actually classmates. And
Fuck's sake, Nolan, mate. Give someone else a chance. We all went on team players. We all auditioned. The judges put us into bands. And yeah, we went to their houses and they just put us into bands.
it's an example of how we're greater than the sum of our parts when we work in harmony. And occasionally singing it.
So every week on the show, they get these bands and...
I keep going to the wrong fucking one. Okay, that's fine.
Been somewhere.
Actually, I write the songs.
And the public would phone in and decide which song they like best.
Right.
They're giving like fruity vibes.
eliminated.
I'm gonna be so honest with you guys.
Yeah. Mom. What?
No co. Preeti, so no co.
The band who get the most approval gets to play their song again.
Sure. So what happens to the losers then?
Mum.
What do I keep doing wrong?
We don't use the L word anymore.
What, you mean losers?
Would you please stop saying that?
Damn.
That word is a pejorative. It's a word designed to diminish. At Go-Getters, I learned very early that we only win when everybody wins.
But sorry, that's not real life, is it? That's just sports board, no?
thought you were Soko.
Yeah, I am Soko.
Nah, you're a shrinker.
What is a shrinker?
She doesn't know what you're talking about. She doesn't understand. So I do understand, actually, Stacey.
What's a shrinker?
Well, a shrinker.
What's
is,
a preety, Mum?
Well, I think it means someone who's older, doesn't it?
Pre-territories.
It's someone who turned 18 before the new future. We call you preeties.
Unevens.
Mimis.
Nonks.
That's crazy.
She's old. She can't help it.
I'm not that old.
I'm trying to help you here.
Well, I don't think I need your help.
See? Total Mimi.
Is that so?
Yes, obviously.
What is... Man, it's got really awkward.
The real problem with you lot is you just can't get over the fact that your beloved Disrupt are gone and you just don't fit in anymore. But the truth is, Disrupt were violent, no-co pricks being led by a fucking psycho. I'm glad they lost, and you should be too.
Listen, not everyone over 30 supported Disrupt, Stacey.
Not everyone, no, but one fuck-off lot of you did.
Jeez.
Stacey. Soko.
We've all learned maybe a little bit more than we expected to there. I'm genuinely delighted to have met Heat Rash.
Are you sure about that?
At the end of the show tonight, I think you're going to sing for us, aren't you?
Yes, that's right. We're going to sing a song from Girls and Why We Love Them All called Peace.
Oh my god, I get to hear it. I'm so curious about this.
Real relationship I have with an actual girl.
Oh, Nolan, give it a rest, mate. No one cares. Come on, get on these stools, lads.
Right.
Damn, bro.
So,
Ew.
Can I get your contact?
Oh, she's 15. Go on, piss off and sing your song.
Yeah, fucking tell him off, bitch. Get out of here. Disgusting. What the fuck? Ew.
So, here they are with their latest single, Pieces of My Heart.
You ass. What the hell? I'm sorry,
Not for me, no. I only listen to blip music.
What?
And a bit of jizz
What?
war.
Why are you so mad?
Pop music is...
They are. Apparently, these newfangled boy bands change singer all the bloody time. Try and follow along, eh?
Great.
Shot on whoever's currently singing the lead vocal.
Okay. I'll try my best. Okay, starting off's pretty good.
I saw you standing by the man you sent with a brand new pair of Lakers, baby. Do you remember? You took the first of the pieces of my
Oh, I should just go for a wide here. Easy.
grabbed a vodka and stang. Took our assets and our wealth and drew them out of the bag. I gave you little pieces.
Okay, it's a little hard to follow, but it's fine. We got it. We got it.
Didn't know two hearts could ever feel like this, girl. It's like you were custom made for me by Remington Smith.
I don't know who that is.
Share the new future as my bride. You snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times that you cry. As my old man used to say, you blow me away. I just want you to stay.
I'm dancing to this. Who's Neil? Wait, is one of them named Neil? I forgot their names already.
Liberation night, girl, I was sitting beside you. We sat there shaking all the way through incisors. We held each other as things fell apart.
I'm like vibing to this right now.
We took a train through all the territories and we threw away the rules and wrote our personal stories. You took a dozen pieces of my heart. I didn't know the life
What? That was on beat. What the hell?
Share the new future as my bride. Snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times you have cried. My old mom used to say, blow me away. I just want you to stay. I just want you to play. You make me crazier than Neil. Make me crazier than Neil today. And now I'm staring at your membership card. There's your picture beaming brighter than a handful of flaws. I'm trying to find the pieces of my heart and leave them in the uneven parts. Share the new future as my bride. You snatch me inside. There's no need to hide all the times that you cried. My old man used to say, you blow me away. I just want you to stay. I just want you to play.
Like, actually vibe into this. Is that the end? Wow.
That was actually really good.
That was a vibe. I actually liked
Thank you
that.
for coming in. Now it's almost time for final thoughts tonight. And I've actually asked Stacey to write a few, and they're just being programmed onto the auto cue now.
Uh-oh.
And
I'm gonna
I
get
have
the
no idea
censorship
what
ready.
to say. So, fingers on that bleep button in the broadcast room, just in case.
Yep, already on it.
Take it away, Stacey.
My name is Stacey.
I'm ready for it.
I guess you know that by now. Don't know why I put that in there. Anyway. I don't watch the news. There's no need. You hear all the important stuff from your mates, so I don't know what's considered important anymore.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure that it's not rehashed movies and fucking boy bands, so anyway.
Okay.
I'm going to talk about what's important to me.
Mm-hmm.
When Advance were first elected 6 years ago, I was 9 and in a home. Not a family home like you call a home. This was a state children's home. It was fucking awful, actually. It was like a Charles Dickens book.
Yeah.
The roof leaked and...
No,
we
Stacey,
down
I
some
get you.
mornings. The food was bad. Drugs and alcohol were everywhere. No one cared. You had to watch your back all the time because there weren't enough staff to manage us. And yes, as you'd imagine, there was a lot of... some bad stuff went down there with some of the staff. Okay.
Oh no.
Not all of them, but the others knew, and they didn't stop it.
Oh.
And then Advance won the election. And like a miracle, things started to change. They got better. They had nicer food. The home was not just repaired, but redecorated and kitted out with books and sports stuff and musical instruments and video games. Most of the staff were fired, and the new ones, which there were more of, spent time talking and working with the bullies. And you know what? A second miracle. It worked. The bullying stopped. My life, got better. Because finally, there was enough money to do the good things, and Advance had the guts to do it. I joined Go Getters, and on Liberation Night, that gave me a group of friends that I could talk with when the bombs went off and the power went out. Another miracle. I wasn't alone anymore. And that was the night I finally understood the importance of being in a team. So here's my final thought. I know the people who were doing better under the old system long to go back. You say, we were freer, but what you mean is, we were richer. But for every one of you, there is 100 of me. And even now, after all you've had taken away, you are still doing better than I am, than I likely ever will. You still have homes of your own and families of your own who love you. And I'll never have that.
Wow.
So maybe you should stop looking for the worst interpretation of everything this amazing government does and realise it's not for you. It's for the millions like me.
You know what, Stacey, you got a point.
Bleat all you want, but you're never going to get your money back because it's already been spent.
I'm only concerned about Advance because of like controlling the news, but
Wow, thank you, Stacey, for that.
that was
My
good.
name's Megan Wolf. Let's keep making tomorrow better.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We're out.
I'm sorry, audience. I'm sorry.
Is that alright? Yes, that was more than all right.
Nicely done. I think you might have actually given them something to think about.
So I guess you're going to be taking me back to the home now then?
I was thinking we could go out somewhere.
They fucking lied.
Have a meal, talk about our options.
No wonder she was like, I'm gonna go back. And like, I have no family.
Security will be standing by.
Thank you. So they're always there then?
There was a thing a few years ago.
Oh, with that Jeremy bloke? I heard about that, everyone did. Were you here back then? Doesn't look old enough.
She's growing on me.
Yeah, she does that.
Wait, are they taking her back? So her whole thing is lied. It's false. I actually fucking was rooting for her, dude. What? I shouldn't be surprised that everything's a lie, huh? I was like, you know what? She's making good points about the government. Well, the fact that the revolution, like, resistance guys are still there, makes me think that they're still out there. But I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream now. I have a bit of things to catch up on my own. So I'm gonna switch things over real quick. I accidentally clicked continue, but that is fine. I closed out of Spotify. Man, I am not prepared. We're gonna close out of that. And yeah, I think I'm gonna end here because I got a bit of other things to catch up on. I got a few calls I gotta take. And yeah, it was fun. We'll continue working, playing more of Not For Broadcast. I'm not sure where it's going at this point. I'm a little curious. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you, not tomorrow, but, I'll see you on Thursday. Yeah. See you guys.